Thank you very much for being with us today. Today is Thursday, Technology Thursday, and we are going to see a solution for a meeting room where we cover audio, video, and automatization. So we will see everything for your meeting room. Let's start. Here we have the solution for audio, video, and automatization for a meeting room. This is the power. The first thing that we need to pay attention to is that we do not have any problem with the power supply. Most of the damages that we have on our equipment is because of bad electricity. So I recommend you heavily that you always use the Furman PL Plus. You should always use the Furman PL Plus. So we are using one. It has 9 outputs. So one output we are connecting to the Creston RS485 from Somfy. This one controls the shades. Then we have another outlet for the Cisco router, for the wireless router. Another one for the Crestron CP3. Another one for the Crestron CNT block. Another one for the mixer, for the Interact Pro mixer from Clear One. Another one for the Interact Pro AI. Another one for the Interact Com W. And the last one for the Crown CDI 1000 amplifier. So with the Furman PL Plus, we will avoid any electricity problem. So here we have it. Then we will have the audio. The central part of the audio is the Clear One Interact Pro mixer and the Interact Pro AI. The part number is 910-154-055 and 910-154-065. And we will have a link in and link out. So we will have it connected here. So we will have with this Interact Pro mixer and the Interact Pro AI, we will have 16 inputs and 8 outputs. So we will use one of the inputs, the 7, for the audio that comes from the WePresent 3.5. This helps us make wireless presentations from any device. So when there is audio that is coming from a computer, we will have it coming into the 7 port. Then we will have 4 ceiling mics, the 910-001-013W, and we will use, each of them has really 3 mics. So we will use 1, 2, and 3, 4 for the first, for the second, 4, 5, and 6. So on the first Interact Pro, we will be using 7 out of the 8 inputs. Then we will have another 2 ceiling mics that we are having 6, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we will have an audio that is coming from the Altinex TNP 121, where we will connect a computer with VGA and 3.5 millimeters. So the 3.5 audio will come to the mixer, and then we will listen to the speakers. Then the output from the Interact Pro mixer 910-154.05 will go out to the Crown CDI 1000. from the Crown CDI 1000, it will go out on channel 1 and on channel 2 to the speakers, the Electro Voice C8.2. So we have 3 and 3, in total 6. Then we have the Interact Dialer, the 910 154 040, that we will be able to dial out and make conference calls through the USB, that it is the Interact Com W910 154 030. The Interact Com W has 2 functions. One is to receive the Interact Dialer via wireless, and the second is to connect any computer through its USB port to have audio conferences like from Skype, Webex, Google Hangouts, Spontanea, Life-Size Cloud, any audio conference based on the computer. And then we will have the link out going to the link in on the interactor. And then the call will be coming and going from the analog extension. So it will go, we will be able to go outside and come inside from the analog extension. So this will help us to have a wonderful audio conference going out and coming in. So we will avoid not hearing the other people ends and not being heard by the other people on the far end. So we will have a very wonderful audio here. Then the video part. The video part is really easy. We will have the Altinex TMP121. We will connect the VGA port from the computer, and we will go through the VGA cable from Extron, the 26 to 3820. We will have the VGA going all the way to the VGA port on the NEC NPPA 550W 13CL, and then we will have the WIPRESENT WIPG2000 connected to the HDMI port of the NEC projector. We will be able to have any wireless device, smartphones, tablets, whether Apple or Android, from the computers, whether Apple or Windows. So any device will be connected wirelessly. From computers, we will be able to present video as well, and then it will come to the HDMI. The images and the video will be projected on the Downlight 89730L. So we will have a very nice projection on our downlight coming from the NEC projector. I recommend this not to turn off the lights. You will be able, with 550 lumens, we will be able to see everything down here on the screen. So this is a very easy part. We will control, we will see the HDMI and VGA through the automatization. What we are showing will depend on how we program the automatization part. So here we have the video. Then we have the automatization. The central point of the automatization is the Crestron CP3. We will go out with the COM1 through an RS-232 port for the Interact Pro mixer. Then we will come to the COM2 through the Somfy 48.5 to control the screens. In this case, we have 3 screens. Each one has a Somfy RTS motor, and we will control with one all 3, because we want to go down and up all at the same time. So we just need one 48.5 Somfy. that is connected to the COM2 from the Crestron CP3. Then on the COM3, we will come to the projector to turn it on, to turn it off, to change from VGA to HDMI. So we are controlling the projector from the COM3. We will have an elevator. It is the Chief SL236SP with the base Chief SLBW, and we will control the elevator going down through the drive 1 to extend it and to retract it to the dry contact. So this way we are going to be able to turn down and to turn up the elevator. Then through the Crestron CP3, we will have a net port that goes to the Crestron CNT block. And from here, we will be able to control the lights up to 6 in this particular model, the Crestron CL66C6B. It is an integrated lighting system. So all the lighting circuits will come to this Crestron CL6C6B, and we will be able to turn off and to turn off up to 6 lights. We need the 6 circuits coming into here. Then we will have an 8 button from Crestron, this Crestron CNX-B8B. We will have on port 1 and on port 2, we will have the 2. On this scenario, we have 2 doors. So on each door, we will have this button. And then it is coming from the net port from the Crestron. Then we will come another net port that will go to the Crestron C2 and CDC to control down and up from the light 897030. From the Crestron CNT block, we will connect to the net or to the Crestron C2 and CDC that will control going down and up the light 897030L. So this one will help us to control the screen. Then the application will be on an Apple iPad Air, where we will put the Crestron APP-PAD, and then whatever we program here will go wirelessly to the Cisco router, the RUB2020W, that will be connected to an RJ45 port. So, and we will have an stand, the power stand from Office to put on the Apple IPA tool. So from the scenarios that we can create here and the manual scenarios that we can create on the buttons, we will be able to control the shades going down and going up, the mixer, the audio, the lights, the screen that will go down and off, the projector, turn it on, turn it off, change from VGA port to HDMI port or HDMI port to VGA, the elevator to retractor and to extender going down and up. So it will be a very easy scenario that you will create with this very nice solution of automatization. Here you see all together. This part is all the audio part that we explained it on detail. Here we have it, all the audio part, then the automatization part, and then the video part. Here you will see all together, audio, video, and automatization. You can take a minute for you to see it. And then finally, we have where we are going to put it. We are going to put all this equipment together on a chief rack, the NW2F1280. That's a wall rack with 12 units. On the first part, we are putting the wireless router from Cisco and the Crestron, the Somfy, to control the shades. Then we will put the Crestron CNT block and the Interact-Com from Clear One. Then the CP3 from Crestron. Then the mixer, the first mixer. Then the second mixer, the Furman, the conditioning, and then the Crown CDI 1000, the amplifier. So this is how it would look, your installation. So this is how we are implementing a solution for audio, video, and automatization on a meeting room. Thank you very much for being with us today. We are delighted.